Another day, another shit game and shit performance by Real Madrid. I cannot believe what I just watched happened at Anfield. That was one of the worst second halves that we have had all season. And now we have lost 3 out of the 5 Champions League games that we've played. What the fuck is happening to my club? I cannot believe this. 2-0. And we didn't even look like we were going to score all game. At least from open play. Because we got a penalty, but Mbappe misses that. I mean, somebody tell me, what does Mbappe offer me? I swear, if I saw this guy right now, I would slap the shit out of him. This man is washed at 25 years old. This was the game. For you to step up. For you to show us why we were chasing you for so long. For you to be the main man, to be the hero. No Vinicius, no Rodrigo. That left wing is completely yours. And you drop an absolute stinker. Brother, I want a refund. What is going on with Mbappe? This guy has been shit since Barcelona played PSG last season. Where are his shooting boots? When Connor Bradley goes home and when he clears his pockets, Mbappe might fall out. Disaster class today. Did nothing. Nothing. And you are on the left wing. Let me tell you something right now. I don't ever want to hear anybody talk to me about Mbappe is better than Vinicius. Vinicius needs to get out the left wing for Mbappe to play there. Mbappe isn't playing to his full potential because he's playing with Vinicius. That shit dies now. This game just killed those conversations. Mbappe is shit. And Carlo Ancelotti is a pussy. Because you don't ever drop him. I want Mbappe dropped. Let him find his form off the bench. I don't need to watch him stink it up for 90 minutes for him to find his form. I'm not trying to see this no more. My God. We created nothing. Our attack was shit today. And then we get a fucking penalty and you miss it. If Mbappe scores that pen, this could have been a different game. Who knows what kind of momentum that would have gotten us. This guy is low on confidence. And I've been very patient with Mbappe. But brother, you're really fucking testing me. You're testing me. Because we have just been so shit this season. Oh my God. 3 losses in the Champions League. This season. Brother, I haven't seen this many losses in the last 24 months. We are shit. I can't believe I really let the Osasuna and Leganes game trick me into believing that we would be going to Anfield and putting in a good performance. I could not believe it. I was actually feeling confident because of the form that we were on our last 2 games. I actually thought that the boys would step up today. Liverpool are the best team in the world on form. They're top of the Premier League. They're top of the Champions League standings. They have not lost a game in the Champions League. They have the best defensive record. And they showed it today. We did nothing. Thibaut Courtois, you did everything that you could, bro. What else can Courtois do? We're lucky that this score was 2-0. This shit could have been 4 or 5. Courtois had to make 2 big saves in the first half. This guy Courtois, if it was not for Courtois, I need y'all to really understand. If we had keepers that were shit, because Courtois and Lunin both save us a lot when they play. If we had some shit keepers, do you know how many games we would have got absolutely slapped in? And I tried to tell you guys, this is not sustainable. How we are playing is not sustainable. This entire season, we have been ass. And Liverpool were the favorites today. They were. They are, as I said, the best team in Europe on form. They are fucking cooking. But I thought, this is the Champions League. We're sitting low in the Champions League standings. The boys know that we need to go out there and win. And I know that we got all these injuries, right? Vinicius, Rodrigo, Tchouameni, Militao, Danny Carvajal, David Alaba. I know we're missing a lot of big players, but there is no excuse for that performance. See, it's one thing to lose, and then it's another thing to get destroyed. And that's what happened today. If this game would have went on for 10 more hours, we still wouldn't have scored. The first 30 minutes today, we played well. The opening 30 minutes, yes, Liverpool were the better team in terms of attack the entire game. But the opening 30 minutes, we were holding our own, right? Raul Asensio looked really good in that first half. He was the standout player. Him and Ferland Mendy, because Mendy had Mo Salah in his pocket up until he conceded he gave away a penalty in the second half. But the first 30 minutes, I was sitting there like, you know what? We got to get a bit better in the final third, but overall, I'm happy with what I'm seeing so far. And then after the 30th minute, we died. The controller died. Because Liverpool were just all over us. From the 30th minute to the 94th minute, it was all Liverpool. They were killing us. Arda Güler! Arda! I can't believe I gotta talk about you like this, bro. Stinker and hooked! We were calling for Arda to start all this time. Carlo Ancelotti rarely plays you, bro. And today, he gave you a start in arguably the biggest game of our season so far. A must-win game. He trusted you. And you just spit in the face of every fan that's been calling for you to get more game time. I dub you as generational. Arda, I rate you, bro. But today, you were shit. You offered nothing today. That was arguably the worst game that Arda Güler has played for Real Madrid today. Rudiger didn't look good either. I think Valverde was solid at right back until he got moved into the midfield. Ferland Mendy was doing a good job against Mo Salah. Mo Salah is the best player in the world on form right now. He locked him up until that penalty. But my goodness me, the only player that can leave today with their head up is Courtois. Because without Courtois, as I said, we're losing this game by a lot more goals. And you got to give Liverpool credit. You have to give them credit, bro, because fucking hell, these guys are so dominant. Arne Slot has Liverpool cooking right now. And the thing is, they also have a few players out. That's why I don't really want to use the injuries as an excuse, because Liverpool don't have Alisson. They don't have Jota. Trent didn't play today, right? They're missing some players that they can use, that start for them. And they still beat the shit out of us. This game literally was missing Vinicius. I cannot believe the disaster class that Mbappe put in on that left wing, bro. This is Mbappe from Wish. This is Mbappe from Temu. This is the Mbappe that you have at home. This is not the same Mbappe that we saw scoring in the Champions League, top 10 goal scorer of all time. This is not the same Mbappe that we saw. Boss, 2 World Cups, World Cup final, winning the World Cup at 18 as one of the best players. This is Ethan Mbappe. This cannot be Kylian. Because what the hell am I watching? Oh my gosh, bro. We're losing in the second half. And guess who we brought on after I'm down 1-0? We bring on fucking Lucas Vazquez and Danny Ceballos. And the thing is, usually a substitution like that would really piss me off. It would really have me hot. But we have nobody else because we got a fucking injury crisis going on. So thank you, Florentino Perez. Thank you to the board for not backing our squad up with more reinforcements in the summer. Thank you. Oh, but we made $1 billion last season. So then where's the money? Spend it. Toni Kroos retires. You don't sign no replacement. No player that can do a Toni Kroos role. Nacho goes to Saudi. We all know that we are short defensively. You don't make a single defensive signing. We all know that we need another right back. Lucas Vazquez is a right midfielder / right winger that's playing at right back because we have ignored that spot of the team for so long. Why? You see what happens when you have poor squad building, now we got to go to Liverpool and get our asses whooped. I hope that woke the board up. Wake the fuck up. Spend some money in January. Because we're not winning shit this season without any reinforcements. And Carlo Ancelotti's gonna hold smoke. His subs today, fucking joke. We're struggling. I think we only had maybe 1 or 2 shots on target all game. And he waits until the 78th minute to bring on Endrick, our only striker. Why didn't you bring him on earlier? We're struggling here. Give him a chance. Some more minutes. Who knows what can happen? Chat. Again, Courtois is the only player, in my opinion, that could say he had a good game. Jude, where were you, bruv? Somebody tell me where the hell Jude Bellingham was. I don't think I saw him today. Stinker and hooked. And the thing is, Jude usually puts in a good shift. The only midfielder that was decent today was Camavinga. Everybody else, mid. Modric, you're too old, bro. You're just getting outrun. You look tired in the midfield. We are in for a very long season if this club do not go out there and spend money in the winter in the winter market. Bro, I'm telling you right now. A L like this is needed. It's needed because now maybe Florentino Perez and the board will go out there and be proactive. This squad has not been built properly. We are so imbalanced. And I get it. There's injuries. But nonetheless, look at Real Madrid's bench today. It was an awful bench. Go look at it. Again, first 30 minutes. Played really well. After that, the batteries died on the controller. We came out of halftime and we looked worse than we did in the first half. What is Carlo telling them? How do we look worse? Bro, the second half started, Liverpool came out 1,000 miles per hour. They smelled blood in the water and they attacked. They attacked. It was literally like if you're boxing and you're beating up the other boxer and you notice that he's getting like a little wobbly, you're gonna just go crazy on him. That's what Liverpool did. They gave us the knockout punch. That second goal that they scored, Cody Gakpo, free header. Who is marking him? Nobody was next to him. The nearest person to Cody Gakpo was Luka Modric. You fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? The goal that Allister scored to open it up. How are you letting them get in behind like that? Fair play to Liverpool, bro. They deserved it. And the thing is, we almost got bailed out with a penalty, and Mbappe missed it. I do not know what's happening to Mbappe. I don't know if it's a confidence thing. I don't know. But he needs to find his form off the bench. Mbappe should not be starting week in, week out for Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti, bro, you got to fix up, man. 3 losses out of 5 Champions League games. And then next, we got to go play Atalanta. Atalanta are not an easy team. We are sitting 24th in the Champions League. You guys know how the new league table looks, right? The 24th spot is the last spot to qualify for the playoffs. We are hanging on by a thread. This is our competition. And it looks like we're not going to qualify for the next round if this shit continues. We have been so ass in the Champions League this season. Stuttgart should have beat us. They were cooking us. We lost to Lille. Dortmund scored 2 goals in the first half. We were down 2-0 before we had an amazing second half and scored 5 goals. AC Milan, a dead AC Milan team, cooked us. And then now, an ass whipping at Anfield. We have been so garbage in this competition. As I said, nobody ever talked to me and downplay Vinicius ever again for Mbappe. Because a lot of you guys were saying that. A lot of you guys were saying that Mbappe needs to play on the left, and Vinicius, the player that's carried us, the player that scored in multiple Champions League finals, the player that was the best in the world last season, he needs to be moved out of position for Mbappe. Well, then get in the comment section and give me your fucking excuse for Mbappe right now. I am fuming. Change is needed at this club. We need a squad overhaul. This is a squad of big name players, but it's not a team. No chemistry. Midfield, imbalanced. Attack, no real threat. Back line, shaky. Raul Asensio was our best center back today. That kid, he's one of the bright spots as well. One of the only positives is him and Courtois. Raul Asensio looks like he's going to be a very good player. I think he answered the test at Anfield. That was the biggest game that he's had of his career, and I think he played well. He looks cool, calm, collected. He needs to be starting week in, week out. Guess why? Because we don't have no other fucking choice. If I'm not starting Raul Asensio, then I'm starting Jesus Vallejo. What's so crazy is, with all the injuries that we have, I actually think that Carlo got the starting 11 right. But it's the same thing that I complained about against Leganes. In the final third, we do not look like a threat. And against Liverpool, with Konate and Van Dijk, if you're not going to be putting yourself in good positions, you're not going to score, bro. They are the best center back pairing in the world right now. I looked at Liverpool's 11. I saw Connor Bradley and Andy Robertson. That was the weak points in my opinion. Andy Robertson is cooked. And Connor Bradley, I thought that Mbappe would step up against him. I thought that he would. Boy, was I wrong. Yo, smash that like button. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about this game, right? Don't forget to subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you guys don't miss whenever I drop a new video or I go live. Shit performance. Awful. My God, bro.